it's about time, man, to explain this house situation. This shit is ugly, bro, and it's kind of a long story. So here we go, man. And you know what? Think about what I'm about to tell you all as somewhat of a cautionary tale. Make sure that you don't put yourselves in a position for this kind of thing to happen to you, okay? To start this story, well, just to give you a little bit of context, since the beginning of 2018, I set myself up with a very kind of like aiming for the stars sort of task. My goal was to have a house, whether it be buy or rent, preferably rent, because I don't want to commit to buying anything right now. That's a lot of money, and I don't know if long term I'll be something that I want. But I mean, of course, buying is obviously the preferable option. But I just wanted to test the grounds out. I wanted to try something new. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to have a house ready by like the middle of the year or something. It was a goal that I talked about in a video and stuff. The only problem with this was what I thought. I had somewhat shaky credit history, and back in the day, college textbooks and whatnot. I had some student loans. Who doesn't have student loans, man? You know, I had a couple of student loans, some money I gotta pay off or whatever. You know, it's natural. I thought that was gonna be like a big hindrance because a lot of companies are like, oh, we don't want to fuck with you. You ain't paying your bill. You know, I was gonna pay it off eventually. But I thought now it's time to get my credit up. Yo, by the way, huge shout out to Poke AMD, Joey, my nigga Joey, man. He gave me the fucking, he gave me kind of like the initial talk to kind of like help me out with knowing what I had to do with credit and shit like that. So I thought with the credit situation settled and me saving up some money in my current apartment, my apartment right now, it's soundproof and stuff. It's good, but you know, it doesn't have that much space. So I can't really do everything that I've wanted to do. But I mean, it's helping me to at least get set up and established. But I can't really have guests or anything. It's too small. It's like a studio. I can't really do much. But anyways, I knew that this year I'd be set because my credit score is actually a lot better, guys. And you know what? Once again, I give big props to Joey and everyone else who's helped me out with the credit stuff, man. My score went from like a fucking 520 to a fucking 700, bro, almost. Like, I'm damn near at 700 now, man. What an improvement, dog. I got like 10 credit cards now. Shit has really been looking up for me there. So, I mean, I was excited because with all this improvement in my score and all this credit I got now and stuff, you know, it's such a fucking positive thing. Especially in today's society, man. You got to make sure you have good credit, bro. I mean, especially later on in life when you want to like make moves, you don't want that shit fucking you up. You know what I'm saying? I go to look for a fucking house and, you know, I have like brokers working on shit and stuff. And come to find out that there's something else going on here. You guys know of the 3 credit bureaus. It's TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. I know them like the back of my hand now because I've been researching the fuck out of them, learning all the ins and outs so I can get my shit up. This isn't going to mean much to you at the age of 18 and stuff, although it should, but I mean, you're not going to really listen to it unless you're really on top of your game, but later on, this will kick in, right? There's more. When it comes to rentals and buying places, there's other factors that they consider besides just your credit score and your credit report. And like I said, this is information you might be able to learn from later. There's other companies that are involved with the process. What they usually like to label themselves as are sort of tenant screening companies, where there's a lot of landlords who rely on these companies for extra data for the tenants, so that way they can know if they want to get involved with your bitch ass or not. I mean, there's a lot of fucking crazy shit that happens in the housing industry and stuff, especially in the rental market, and a lot of landlords, they don't want to deal with shit like that. So it's kind of like okay, you know, they rely on some external factors, right? Well, guys, did you know that there is a tenant blacklist? And it's just as bad as it sounds. They put your name on this list and bam! You instantaneously get looked at real bad if you ever go to apply for some shit. You want to get a nice rental, motherfucking, you know, something nice in the city, a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom. They see you on that list, they're like, nah, nigga. And they ain't doing Wakanda, they doing this. They're like, hell no. I think we got an emo for that shit there. Delta Shizunawa says, I'm showing you some love. The stream's exactly what I needed right now, man. I hope the house situation goes well. Well, I'll get into more detail, right? So, your boy is on the rental blacklist, bro. How, nigga? That's where the story gets fucking crazy. Because when I learned exactly what the deal is, it was like shocking to me. So even if you have stellar credit, and let me just check my credit score right now, just so I can you know, see here. I mean, yeah, I've been doing business with this shit, man. I'm about to log into Credit. By the way, shout out to Credit Karma. This ain't no sponsored video, man. But Credit Karma, bro, they've been helping me to keep track of my shit, bro. It's a great company, man. They've been doing their thing. But let me see here. Hopefully no personal information shows too much. I think I can scroll down a little bit, bruh. Let me see here. Is this going to show any crazy detail? No, I don't think so, man. I can show this page. I can show this. So here we go. Here's what my credit score looking like, man. I got me a 690. And then the other one, and this one's coming up too. That shit was low as fuck before, bro. Now look at your boy. Almost 700 points, bro. Let me see what this one looking like, bro. 621. My shit's going up, bro. Look how low this shit was before, bro. And if we go back even further, this shit was even lower. I had like a 520 at one point, man. But my shit is on the up and up, bro. You look at the credit factors and shit, bro. This is how you manage good credit, bro. My shit is good, man. Green. Let me see. Any personal information being shown here? No. Okay, yeah. You just So you know, obviously, like the credit, the factors that matter a lot. You know, credit, age, total account. And my age isn't that much, you know, because I only started recently repairing the shit. But that's a big jump from 2018 repairing it, and now it's like looking like this, bro. It's not bad. So I've been grinding. I've been busting my ass to get this shit fixed up. Thank you, by the way, to everybody who's coming through. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Everyone's saying congratulations. Yo, listen, man. Everybody in the chat right now, thank you. Listen, I don't like to build myself off of praise of niggas, but you know, you guys saying, yo, congrats, man. Thank you. It really means a lot to me, man. All the memes and jokes aside, I'm really grinding. I'm really trying to get shit done for me, man. Because you know, obviously a bigger home makes for way more variety of kind of content that I can post than just a smaller, you know, studio-based apartment like now. So, I mean, it's a big move. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate that. I'm really happy, man. Spirit Tracks, thank you so much for coming through to the stream, man. Appreciate that shit. Yo, my credit is fucked up. Bro, it's important to fix. But anyways, good credit doesn't mean shit if you're on this blacklist. And here's how you get on the blacklist, bro. You want to know what the deal is? Because this shit isn't anything recent. I found out within the last like 2 weeks that there's like a blacklist and that I was on it, right? And they don't talk about it publicly. Landlords don't list this shit. They don't want you to know about the existence of this blacklist because they want to just sneakily put motherfuckers on there that they think are unfit to rent apartments and shit, bro. Almost 10 years ago, 2011, bro. All right, you know, not exactly 10, but you know, like 7, 8 years ago, or whatever. 2011, right? I don't want to get into too many personal details and stuff because you know it involves another party, and I don't want their stuff being out there. But I mean, basically, an old apartment that I used to be in. I wasn't in at one point though. My mom was. The apartment. A lot of places in New York City. I'm not gonna say a lot, but maybe a lot of places in New York City. Landlords, they get away with bullshit, man. A lot of these landlords, they have buildings in disrepair and things that are fucked up, and their duty as landlords is to repair the shit. If a tenant says, yo, this shit is fucked up and it's not by my own doing, the apartment is just in a state of like, you know, it's real fucked up, man, you need to fix it. A lot of landlords, they don't want to take the time or the effort to do so, even though they're legally required to, right? There was a fucking problem in my mom's apartment, which also had me on the lease. You know, it's just, you know, that's a stand what you do. You pass the apartment on and stuff in the future, maybe. Wanted the landlord to come and fix it, right? Motherfuckers never came to fix the shit. They never fucking did anything for it, even though they were supposed to. They said they were going to. They wound up never doing so. So you know what? If they don't want to fucking do their duty as a landlord, man, then fuck it. You don't pay. You fucking hold that rent and you wait until they fucking come through and fix it. That's when they listen, right? And this is some real shit. It's raw, man. You know, this is some real life shit. We're not talking memes here. Yo, hey Lil Boom. Hey, Lil Boom, man. I've seen that name a lot. Thank you very much for the $69, man. Yo, all the donators, man. Thank you all so much. I'm going to go back down and read off niggas, man. It's going to take a little while. I mean, I'm going to go back down and read niggas. But this is some real life shit right here. My mom withheld the rent. And she was perfectly, like, legit. I would do the same shit, bro. Motherfuckers supposed to come through. Apparently there were some fucked up conditions that were in that apartment, and I wasn't living there at that point. I already moved out and done my own thing. But hey, eventually the landlord's okay. Okay, so you're not gonna fucking pay the rent because we're not fixing the shit. All right, fuck it, we're taking you to court. So you know, like I said, I don't want to go into too much detail, but take her to court. Guess what? She wins. Obviously, you're fucking wrong. Fix the fucking apartment, you lazy bitches. That's your fucking job, bro. So the judge, like, oh, she wins instantaneously. Boom. Guess what? They come, they do the repairs finally, and you think everything is hunky-dory, right? And she pays them the rent that she owed them. Boom. That's it. It wasn't a matter of not having the money, obviously. I mean, it was just, you know, fix the shit, right? So it's a win. Easy. Boom. Judge didn't even, like, whatever. Guess what? If you ever enter a courtroom with a landlord over any issue, even if they're completely in the wrong, they put your name on a list, which gets sent to companies and set blacklist or whatever. They're like, oh, nope, fuck, this person is bad news. They went to court with a landlord and they don't even list the details. They don't even tell if you won the case, if you lost the case, if the building was fucked up, who was in the wrong, the judgment, the settlement, where the money. They don't care about none of that. As soon as you go to court with a landlord, they just bam, put it on your fucking record. They put your name in the fucking book and then you hit the blacklist, bro. Because my name was also in the lease, even though I wasn't living there when any of that shit happened, and I had nothing to do with the situation, because those landlords are such fucking bitches, such conniving, manipulative, evil-hearted motherfuckers. I mean, I don't like using the evil too much. I mean, to me, evil is subjective. But I mean, I get caught in the crossfire, and they put her name on the blacklist, and my name on the fucking blacklist. And because of the nature of it and how low-key it is, I had no fucking idea. This whole time, up until now, for years, almost 10 years, wondering, why can't I get proof for shit? Why I always gotta go through all these side streets and fucking, gotta do all this crazy shit. I gotta spend a lot of money. Rent here in New York is expensive, bro. And then I gotta pay even more because apparently my name comes up bad on the records. I thought it was my credit score. I've been talking to fucking Equifax, TransUnion, and fucking Experian all month, calling up. Hello, I'm calling in regards to my credit report. I was trying to see if there were any dings on there that I could see to have fixed because it's somewhat inaccurate. Whereas these cases were in my favor and they didn't even count towards it. It was like, giving them the whole rundown. And it wasn't even the credit companies. They all hit me up like, yo, your credit's good, bro. Like, why are you looking at us? And we don't know what's going on. And then I find out that there's this rental fucking thing. So guess what? I found out what the companies are fucking called too. The UD registry. Bitch ass niggas. Core Logic. Bitch ass niggas, man. How the fuck you gonna fuck someone? Man, it is some frustrating shit, bro. It pissed me the fuck off, man. Hamza, thank you, man. Appreciate that donation. Sorry, So now that I know the situation, bro, guess what? There's no easy fix to this shit either. Because when you go to court with a landlord, your name's instantly put inside of the housing court records. You going litigation with a landlord, right? That information is deemed as public domain by the legal system, so it's law. It has to be public, right? So anybody can go up to that info, pull up someone, and boom, they can just be like, oh, okay, they got into litigation, blacklist them. There's companies that pay their employees every day to go to the courtroom, go to the housing court computers and just pull up every single fucking name of anyone, regardless of if they were right or wrong, with any kind of legal shit with landlords, and they just boom, instantaneously fuck your shit up. I got caught in the crossfire. I mean, I'm not trying to play a victim here. I mean, you rise and you overcome. You know what I'm saying? Adapt. Bruce Lee, nigga. Water, nigga. But still, that situation kind of fucked me up because I completely was aiming my gun at the wrong fucking target. And there's no way for me to get over this shit because there's so many companies that fucking pass that information around. And there's so many other third-party companies that landlords use to screen tenants that starting up, like if I wanted to, for example, sue one of these companies for wrongful information or some shit, I mean, that's an extreme option right there. I mean, obviously you want to contact them and be like, hey, this information is false. It doesn't apply and it was fixed a long time ago. Get this off of my record. It's one company out of dozens and dozens, bro. And there's so many of the landlords use, bro. It's like fucking fruitless. You know what I'm saying? So I wind up getting fucked in the ass at the end of the day. And guess what? That record, that public record of you going to court with a landlord stays for 7 to 10 years. So all through my 20s, I'm basically fucked with at least going through the traditional way, credit and boom, apartment renting and all that. I'm fucked. And I had no idea of its existence, bro. So, I mean, I don't know if you guys knew, but if you fucking ever have any plans on renting shit, or if you ever have any fucking landlords who don't do shit, don't want to why there's people out there who are scared to report problems with their apartment to their landlord. Oh, the heat is bad. I'm fucking freezing at night, and and it's cold outside, bro. You don't want to complain to a landlord. You don't want to pull up because especially if you don't have that much money, because then you get fucked. It's so fucking twisted, man. And I don't know if there's anyone else who's ever been in a situation like that, but honestly, my heart goes out to you because to see the damage that it's been doing to me. I mean, as an innocent bystander in this situation too, man, it's still in my mom's right, and it's not going to leave for 7 to 10 years. So, I mean, I think the minimal to where this shit will go away for me is at the end of this year. up until I'm 30 fucking years old. Can you believe this bullshit, man? I'm informing you guys because it's such a low-key thing. I spent years trying to figure out what was up, and only to find out that it's this. Please, by all means, be careful with how you fucking navigate as you get older. If you are older, if you go into apartments and stuff, you get into problems with landlords and stuff like that, man. Like, definitely make sure, be careful who you put on your fucking lease in general. Because if my mom never put my name on the lease, then I wouldn't have even been caught in the crossfire. Otherwise, I mean, they knew I wasn't the one that was like really paying the rent there. I was a young kid, bro, but they just throw him on there anyway. Blacklist this nigga. Fuck him. You know, you want to take us to court for not fixing the apartment, nigga? Fuck you. Yeah, we'll make it hard for you to find an apartment afterwards. I mean, so you know what? That's just the way it is, man. I won't be able to get a house until I'm 30. And it fucking sucks, man. It pisses me off. And I said this earlier, I don't want the negativity to permeate throughout the entire stream. This is just me venting right now, and trust me, things will be fine. I'll definitely overcome this shit, but it just pisses me off because it was a goal I was aiming for. I had everything set up for it, and then bam, to find out that this shit, I mean, obviously I could like try to maybe, when there's landlords, be like, hey, I have all the, you know, in actuality, guys, I have all the legal stuff saying that, yo, this situation was remedied, and yo, his credit's good, everything's good, and the courtroom saying, yo, this landlord was fucked up, and he didn't even have anything to do with it. Bro, ignore it. I have an official court document coming from like, lawyers and I saw a lawyer the other day thinking, was there anything I could do about this? But, you know, that's just how it is, man. I mean, when I walk into a place to rent, obviously, when you're younger, a younger person renting, landlords are always going to look at you funny. They're going to be like, like, what do you do for a living? You're renting this by yourself? How old are you? You're baby-faced ass nigga. They look at me like I'm some kind of motherfucking delinquent or something. I mean, not to say that everyone's prejudiced about it, but, you know, young people have to face a little bit of discrimination every now and then, man. And even though it's not even as widespread anymore, obviously, being African-American, I mean, some people, not a lot, a few people, they raise their eyebrow at that too. Being young, and then also being a minority in general, not even African, a minority in general, bro. I mean, I'm not here to fucking start a fucking race war on some goddamn school shooter type shit, like that nigga who fucking went to the fucking, the church shooter nigga. I'm not out here to do that, but I mean, I'm just saying that there's some factors that make people leery of motherfucking giving you an apartment, man. So, I mean, to know that I'm young, and then on top of it, I got this crazy blacklist thing, when they pull it up, bro, it's like my chances are very slim. So, I gotta, like, probably spend tens of thousands of dollars to get a fucking place just so I can assure that, you know, everything's fine, bro. Like, I gotta give them a year of rent in advance. A year, bro. 20, 30, 40, $50,000 at once, nigga, to get a fucking house. I'm living on hard mode, man. Fuck. But you know what, bro? Hard body niggas, man. That's the way it is. The spice of life, you know what I'm saying, boy? Nigga, if it was too easy, it would be too motherfucking boring. You know what I'm saying? You gotta jump through some hoops, right? So you know what? I think I'm done explaining the situation. I feel a lot better. I know I haven't really seen the sponsors that have been coming in or reading in the donations as much, and I truly do apologize for seemingly ignoring you guys. That's not the intention. And, you know, trust me, I will be reading back. But I feel a lot better now just getting that off of my chest, man. I haven't even fucking read the chat in a while, man. I'm sweating my ass off right now. But I feel good. All the fucking struggle that's happened for this month, man, it feels relieved. It's like, okay, now you guys are fully updated as to what the situation is. If you're just getting into the stream right now, sorry, nigga, I'm not saying all that shit again. Like I said, letting that shit pass over. Just a cautionary tale. Make sure your shit is in check, and be careful with how you fucking proceed when you're dealing with landlords and the legal system and courtrooms and shit, because the shit can completely fuck your shit up, man. Like my shit did. I don't want that happening to any of you guys. So, you know, roll safe. You know what I'm saying? Roll safe, guys.
Fuck around, shit ain't been the same how, 'cause I'm moving on.